We already did the one where the girl is standing behind, and that was apparently the prequel, but it was like the second game you're supposed to play, so now we're gonna play the first game where we probably learn about the characters.
It's kind of like Star Wars, you know, where the prequels come after the main ones.
Or Zelda, where they don't know how to go forward in the timeline, so they just keep going backwards.
Is that really how Zelda works? I've never played it.
Yep. I hope this game has good music like the other one, and I hope that this time they don't mention the missing Heir 50,000 times in the first episode, or whatever. This is a work of fiction. Any similarities to actual persons, locations... Okay, it's gone.
Did they say that because they can get sued otherwise?
Yeah.
That some of these people are actually based on real people?
Even though the story is like started with pixel people, but... Hey, kid, are you okay? What happened? Can you hear me? I hear someone's voice. Oh, thank goodness, you're awake. Are you okay? What's going on? Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember anything. You don't remember anything? No, I don't. Who am I? When I woke up again, I found myself in a room with the man who had saved me. That was pretty rough. I hope you're feeling a little better. I'm Amachi. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, and thanks for saving me.
Thanks for not standing behind.
Oh, don't mention it. I did what anyone would have done. I live alone, so make yourself at home. Okay, so, where did you find me? I passed by Unakami Cliff. You were out cold on the grass by the side of the street. Seems like you fell from the cliff right into the bushes and landed on the grass. The other side was the sea. Not too many people passed by there, so you got lucky, kid. Yeah, I guess I did. Thank you so much. I just did what needed to be done. Do you remember anything yet? No, nothing. I see. Hey, don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll come across something that'll remind you of your past soon enough. By the way, you're in Osato City. Does that ring a bell at all? No, not really. Ooh, let's hit the remember button. I can't remember anything. Okay, well, never mind.
Is there a remember button behind you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's look around. Oh, I pressed the wrong... Look at my body. My head is killing... Huh?
I was gonna say your body fits perfectly inside of that text box. It looks like you're perfectly framed in it.
Oh, in like the little selection box thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. My head is killing me. Do you think I injured it in the fall? I would think so. No wonder you can't remember anything. Hopefully going back there will help you jog your memory. Let's talk about Amachi. I'm happy to help if you ever need me, so come back anytime. About myself. Seems like you fell from the cliff right into the bushes and landed on the grass. Alright, let's go travel over to the accident site. I think I'll head back to the cliff to check it out. You sure? Just take it easy out there. If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Thank you very much, Mr. Amachi. I'll be going now. That's a sweet looking cliff.
That's a beautiful cliff. The perfect cliff for death.
Heck yeah. So this is where Amachi found me. Alright, let's look around, I guess? Sky, ocean, boat. It's a boat. It seems close, but also far away. My depth perception is off. Let's look at the sky. This is a pretty view. Let's look at the ocean. Supposedly this place is called Unakami. Look at the ground. There's a patch of land with no grass. I wonder if the wind from the ocean's affecting it. Cliff? Seems like the grass is about 4 to 5 meters from the top of the cliff. Thanks to the grass that cushioned my fall, I got away with only minor injuries. A dead tree. This tree is withered. It looks like it's dying. Alright. Well, front of the cliff. The tip of the cliff is protruding out towards the sea. If I fell from there, I'd end up in the ocean. Try to remember. This is where Amachi found and rescued me. Let's talk to nobody? I hear the distant sound of the waves. Okay. Let's examine the accident site. Amachi said he found me around here. It looks like I fell from the top of the cliff. It's a pretty desolate place. All I can hear are the waves. Huh? Did I hear something? Is there a person? Can I like call out? Oh yeah, there's a person. Is that someone's voice?
What happened to the girl that worked in the office?
That looks like her, but I don't know. She's really far away. Huh? Is that a girl yelling? Is she calling for me? Top of cliff. I'll try going over there. Yeah. Hey, where the heck did you go? You just disappeared. I was so worried.
It is her. She's got the same ponytail.
Yeah. You were worried about me? Do we know each other? Huh? What are you talking about? If you're joking, you better stop it right now. Ayami? Is that her name? I don't remember. Already.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
So, what's your name? What kind of joke is this? I'm a Yumi, Tachibana. Work together at Utsugi Detective Agency.
There you go, you were close enough.
Yeah, close enough. A Yumi? I'm sorry, I just can't remember. What do you mean you can't remember? Well... What? You have amnesia?
That's also another name of I think of like a Japanese game. I know that they turned it into an anime, or at least it's an anime.
I know there's a video game called Amnesia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like a dating sim, but I don't know.
Oh, there's like a horror game called Amnesia. It's called like Amnesia Dark Descent, I think. I haven't ever played it, but the title, I know the title.
Yeah, that one sounds familiar too.
You seem to know me, so maybe you can help remind me. Wow, okay, before I do, tell me how you lost your memory. I don't know the details, I just woke up. You fell from here onto the grassy area and blacked out? Lucky it wasn't the other side, you'd have been done for. Okay, just follow me to the office. Office?
AKA the...
We'll talk there. Let me guess, that guy from the beginning, he pushed me off the thing, and then I lost my memory, and he's like, yes, convenient, because you were trying to catch me in a crime. Yee.
Wait a minute. The guy, like the detective from the first game?
No, the dude from the beginning of the game who's like, I found you at the bottom of a cliff.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Utsugi, Detective Agency.
This is Utsugi Detective Agency? You really don't remember anything, huh? Let's just get you inside.
Maybe you'd take him to a hospital?
I know, right?
Jesus.
This is Detective Utsugi's office, where we work. He's out on a business trip and won't be back for a while, because he's never here. Okay, so who is this Detective Utsugi? He's the head of this detective agency. You were his assistant. Me? So weird, I don't remember that. I see. Let's hit remember. I can't remember anything. Alright, let's talk. This is Detective Utsugi's office where we work. He's out on a business trip and blah blah blah. Alright, let's talk about Utsugi. I heard you met Detective Utsugi around the time you were in junior high. What do you mean you heard? You were, like, basically, I mean, we met, like, right after that. So, I mean, might as well just be like, yeah, that happened. You met the detective in this town while searching for your long-lost parents. That's what I was doing? I didn't know that's what I was doing. I was running from the police, and I ran into a detective. That's all I know.
Nope, you're trying to look for your long-lost parents, remember?
I do not. What? I was looking for my parents? I don't know all the details, but that's what I heard. In fact, you're still searching for them. Am I the missing heir? They're like, where's our kid? Okay. Unakami Cliff. Why were you at the cliff? You called and said you were going to meet someone there. I was waiting for you to call me back, but you never did, so I got worried. I was going to meet up with someone. That's what you said, but you left this behind, so I was able to figure out where you were. Okay, let's look at it. It says Myojin Village and Ayashiro. You wrote this before you left, right? Oh yeah, at the very end of the game it was like, I'm going to Myojin Village, right?
I think so.
If this is something I wrote, maybe it'll trigger a memory for me. Alright, I should head to Myojin Village. Wait, what's the point? If you can't remember your own name, surely there's nothing you can do, right? You want to tell me my name? Or did you already? I can't remember. Come on, think. Try to remember. You don't know my name? It's Lieutenant Blake.
She should change it to something else. Do it.
Famicom Detective Glove thing already... Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Use the name Lieutenant Blake? Look, it's literally asking me.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Sure, do it.
Sure. Oh, wait, I remember now. Lieutenant Blake, that's it. That's my full, legal, real name. Ayumi, I'm gonna head back to the Myojin Village. Alright, just be careful. Alright, don't come with the guy who has the head injury. Bye.
I know, what the heck?
Ah, this place is nice. $1988. If anyone gives the Ayashiro family trouble, I will return from beyond the grave and bring harm to the transgressor. Ooh.
Seems spooky.
Oh yes, there's a spring-loaded trap that'll throw somebody's skeleton at somebody. And they'll be like, it was the person who threatened us.
No, it was the girl who stands behind, Blake.
No, it was the missing heir who stands behind or something.
Everyone stands behind in this game.
I swear, if they're like, somebody's behind you, I'm gonna be like, no! Stop it. No. Myojin Station, ticket gate. This looks like those ticket gates in Pokemon. A few hours later, I arrived at Myojin Station. The cliff I fell from is located between Myojin and Asado City, where Amachi's apartment is. Have I ever been here before? Well, unless you had like a car, then yeah, you've probably been here before. Let's click the remember button. Have I ever been here before? There used to be a think button all the time, but now it's just remember. Let's look at the surroundings. Supposedly, the mountain over there is called Myojin Mountain. It overlooks the whole village. Let's look at the station clerk. The station clerk seems to take his job seriously. Let's call the station clerk. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help you, sir?
Ugh.
I just have a few questions. Do you have a minute? What are you uhing about?
I don't know, it's Meekin's voice. He rubs me the wrong way.
Watch this guy pull out a microphone.
I will scream. I will actually scream.
Now I hope he does, just because that would be so ridiculous. Oh, sure. Alright, let's talk about Amachi. I don't know that name. Alright, let's talk about Ayashiro? Does the word Ayashiro mean anything to you? Ayashiro? You mean the Ayashiro family? You see over there, that big mansion at the foot of Myojin Mountain belongs to Ayashiro, sir. That's a big mansion, alright. Probably nothing sketchy over there, that's for sure. Alright, Myojin Village? What's this village like? As you can tell, it's a quiet place. However, it is known in part of the ancient traditions. It is known in part for its ancient traditions and strange legends. If you want to know more, I suggest talking to some of the villagers, sir. Alright. Ask you what you think about me. Wait a sec. Now that I think about it, you have visited the village before. What? You what? Oh, I remember you clear as day, so you came back. I guess I have visited this village. What do you know? It's out of nowhere. Oh, so that's his, like, I don't know. Ayashiro family. What's there to know about the Ayashiro family? The Ayashiros ruled this land during the Sengoku period. Nowadays, they are known as one of Japan's richest families. Have I visited that place before? I don't know. I'm gonna just go walk over there. Thank you. Oh, no problem at all. Take care, sir. And we hopefully never see him again.
I hope to God not, because that was hard to listen to. Meekin. I just have so much PTSD from that voice.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah. It's the freaking, like, megaphone that he used.
Yeah. The Ayashiro family. This must be the family I wrote down on the note. So this is the Ayashiro residence. Let's see if anybody's home and willing to talk. Come on, butler. I want a butler.
Are you able to sit a little bit closer?
I guess I could.
Woohoo!
Excuse me, butler.
Mermaid.
Butler! Yeah.
Whoa! Look how thick his eyebrows and mustache are.
Yeah,
My
he's probably like, I
God.
clipped my mustache off, split it in two, and that's my new eyebrow.
It's
And I'm like,
beautiful.
what about the hair on your head? I shaved my mustache off repeatedly as it grew in and planted it on my head.
What the heck?
All of my body hair is comprised of mustache.
Oh, okay. I don't need to think about that.
They call me Mr. Mustache. I'm not sure why though. I think of a name. I haven't thought of a voice for this guy. He can just be like some kind of Jeeves fellow, or something. I don't know.
Sounds a little bit like a snooty Edgeworth. If Edgeworth was more snooty.
Yes, that's him.
Oh dear.
Is he a butler? He's certainly dressed for the part and sounds just like a butler. Oh, Sir Blake! Where did you go? I was worried about you.
Oh jeez.
Huh? Please come in, come in! Heir residence reception room. He seems to know me. So tell me, what did you find out? I'm sorry, but do I know you, or... What, sir? What are you talking about? Well, you see, What? Memory loss? Oh! You mean you've forgotten about the investigation I requested? Do you even remember my name? It's Mr. Butler? What? Investigation? Sir Blake, listen to me carefully. You came here last week and accepted my request for an investigation. As I asked you to look into the recent death of Kiko Ayashiro, the late head of this mansion. Please remember. What?
What?
The doctor deemed it to be a heart failure, but I find that rather hard to accept. So are you suggesting that someone... Well, I invited you to this mansion to get to the bottom of it. Of the very question. Who would have thought you, of all people, would lose their memory? Right after I shared my suspicions, I believe you received a phone call from someone, Sir Blake. After the phone call, you rushed out saying you might be able to obtain crucial information, remember? You said something about it being off the edge of a cliff. What?
What?
What? Mistress Kiku and was Ayashiro's corporation's chairwoman, but her heart was getting weak. Wait, then why do you think that it wasn't the heart attack when you say her heart was getting weak?
I know. What the heck?
She was 78 after all.
So it makes total sense that her heart would give out, but yet it can't be that.
It can't be! Yeah, I know, right? So she wrote a will, and the night she shared it with her family, she suddenly died in her bedroom. Any of this ring a bell for you? I'll hit the remember button. That's right, I did accept her request here. I remember now. Probably. And you're... Zanza from Xenoblade? Zenzo! Ah, you remember. I'm so glad I took the risk and told you. Instruction. Important notes are saved in the notepad, just like they were in the last game. Press the plus button to see the notes and stuff. Press the B button to come back out of the notes. I remember now. I accepted a commission here, so I did visit this mansion. Let's talk about the will. Whoever this will fellow is. Can you tell me the contents of Miss Kiku's will? Only her relatives were present during the reading of the will, so I'm afraid not. Alright. You tell me about the relatives? I see. Which relatives were present? That would be Mistress Kiku's two nephews, Kanji and Jiro, along with her niece, Azuka Kasuga. Azusa Sasuga. I'll try it again later when it comes up. No children or grandchildren, but her nephews and niece seems a little odd. Alright. Let's ask about... Let's remember... No.
Remember who you are.
That's what the butler's request. As I mentioned, I feel like there's something rather suspicious regarding Mistress Kiku's death. How could she have heart failure when her heart was already failing? Let's ask Kiku. Mistress Kiku was Ayashiro Corporation's chairwoman, but her heart was getting weak. Oh yeah, I already said that. She wrote the will, but the night she shared it with her family, she suddenly died in her bedroom. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he just repeats that. With the will?
How would you want to bet the butler did it?
I know, right? It's like the first person we see again or whatever. Well, only her relatives were present during the reading of the will, so I don't know anything. I'm worthless. Alright, let's talk about relatives. Can you tell me a little more about the relatives? Sir Kanji is the eldest of the 3 siblings. He is the current CEO of the Ayashiro Corporation. The youngest of the 3 is Sir Jiro, or Gyro, I don't know. Jiro, I guess?
Giro.
He's the managing director of the Ayashiro Corporation. And Lady Azusa, who married into the Kasuga family, is the middle child. Very interesting, I guess.
Wait, are they related to the girl that works at the thing?
The girl who works behind what?
No, the girl that works at the detective agency.
No, her last name's Tachibana.
Yeah, but they both have the same. Isn't it? Did they say Ayumi?
They said Azusa. I think it's Azusa. Yeah.
Okay. I get all the Japanese names confused, so.
I remember the, like... I'll never forget when I was learning the... what are they called again?
Hiragana?
Hiragana. I was learning all the hiragana. The one for poo, like the PU, it looks like a little man running, and I'm like... He's gotta go to the bathroom.
Hey, whatever, like, you need in order for it to stick.
Yeah, yeah.
Sticky poo.
I see. Do they all live here? No, they only gathered here on that fateful day. However, Lady Azusa says she'll be staying here for a little while. She isn't home at the moment, though. Okay. Tell me more. I'd like to speak with them. Well, as I said, they're not around at the moment, but I would be happy to introduce you later. Yes, please do. And Sir Blake, I don't know if this will be of much help, but before you speak with the others, would you like to see Mistress Kiku's bedroom? Yes, I think that'd be very helpful. What?
I was like, decline that request. Don't go some creepy old man to a bedroom.
I'll show you in. Please, please, follow me. Please! Please!
Okay. Oh no. I'm getting Disneyland 1970s mermaid vibes, if you know what I mean.
What the heck? This is Mistress Kiku's bedroom. Mistress Kiku passed away on her bed in this very room.
Ugh.
We left her on the bed. Oh, okay, let's see.
Stop.
Alright. Talk to you, dude. I don't know. Oh, alright, let's talk to you about the Ashio family. Is there anyone else who lives here, Mr. Zenzo? There's a housekeeper named Akane. It's just the 2 of us now. Akane was the first person to discover Mistress Kiku's body and is totally not suspicious for it. Akane was the first to discover Kiku's body, huh? I'd love to talk...
suspect the butler.
Huh?
$100 is the butler.
He knows too much. I'd love to talk to Miss Akane. Fortunately, she's out at the moment, conveniently, but I'm sure she'll return soon. Probably I'll have to leave, and then come back, and they'll be like, the people aren't here yet, and then they'll have to waste time during the day talking to random people on the street, and then they'll be like, okay, now you can talk to her, and she'll be like, I'm out of time, and then we'll have to come back again.
How frustrating. I hope they don't copy that from the first game, or the prequel, rather.
Yeah. Alright. Unfortunately, she's out at the moment. Alright, let's talk about Akane. Akane was the person who discovered Mistress Kiku's body. Yes. Let me see if I can remember the body. No, I can't remember it. Alright, let's look around. There's a lantern. A little mossy. There's a yard. Beautifully maintained. There's a pond. Sounded like something jumped out of the water. Maybe they have a koi pond. There's a mustache man. Hanging scroll. It appears to be a scroll with a mountain drawn on it. Maybe Pearl should come in and throw gravy on it or whatever.
Is that what she did in one of the games?
Yeah.
That sounds really familiar, but I can't exactly recall.
So, like, the final game of the final case of the third game with the whole Godot thing or whatever, it, like, the whole plan revolves around, like, Pearl following this letter that was written by her aunt that we, like, put in jail in, like, case 2 or whatever.
Oh, I remember now.
Or, sorry, game 2, like, case 2. We put Morgan Fay in, like, the jail thing. But Pearl, like, can't read because she's, like, a little kid. So she, like, tries to read it, and she, like, tries to get, oh, I can't remember her name. Mystic Misty.
Iris?
She tries to get Mystic Misty to help her read the words on the thing.
Oh, it wasn't Iris?
No, like, remember she and Mystic Misty get along really well, and then...
Yeah,
because it's like
and
her...
she, like, translated it or something, and then she, like, threw gravy on the wall.
Yeah, so then she's like... And the letter says, do something gravely, or something like that. And she's like... Gravy? And so she, like, gets gravy and throws it on the picture of Misty Fey or whatever, because that's what she thinks it says to do. So she's like, okay, I guess.
I remember. Okay. Thanks for jogging my memory on that one. I couldn't recall exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like that. I swear that's like the best case ever. You get to play as Edgeworth, and as the defense attorney at Edgeworth, and then you have like the Canadian judge who doesn't know that you're that you're like not supposed to be there because you're a prosecutor. And Edgeworth is like, is this how everybody treats right all the time? This is ridiculous.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then there's the whole Godot thing with like the stabbies and his mask explodes and stuff, and this book seems to be the only one off the shelf. I wonder if she was reading it. A photo. Several old monochrome photos on the shelf. I see one. This is the Ayashiro resident's butler, Zenzo.
How much you want to bet the butler ate the other photos?
Ate them. Maybe. I don't know what to do. Cause of death? Dr. Kumada was certain it was heart failure. Dr. Kumada? Talk about Kumada. Who's Dr. Kumada? Dr. Kumada is Mistress Kiku's regular doctor. He's also the only doctor in this village. He runs Kumada Clinic, the village hospital. I think that's the most I can get out of Zenzo for now. Sir Blake, why don't you pay a visit to Dr. Kumada? Sure thing, I'll do that. Kumada! And he's like, Blake, go. You can't just yell a person's name and expect them to be there. Mr. Zenzo, can you tell me where Kumada Clinic is? Understood. So this is Kumada Clinic. It looks like a pretty old hospital. In we go. Hello? Yes, can I help you? Hi, yes, I'm not a patient. I just want to speak to Dr. Kumada. Oh, might you be the detective? Please, can we have some privacy? Of course, doctor. Pronounce privacy. Alright. Kumada Clinic examination room. Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Kumada. It's nice to meet you. Likewise, my name is Lieutenant Blake from twitch.tv/Lieutenant Blake. I'm conducting an investigation on behalf of Mr. Zenzo.
That'll never not be funny in my opinion.
Oops, I didn't mean to say that, but let's take his clipboard.
It's...
Huh?
It's...
Oh, it? Hey, don't go through my desk. I'm going through your stuff. Kora Kora.
What does that mean?
I don't think I can take this. I don't know. He says, hey, don't go through my stuff or whatever. I don't think I can take this. Why is there a take option if you're not letting me just take everything?
I know.
Let's take the doctor with us. I shouldn't. Take your blackboard. Oh,
That's racist.
Take your stool? Because you take my stool samples, am I right? Alright.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, let's talk about the Ayashiro family. I received a call from the Ayashiro family butler. He said you had something you wanted to ask me. Yep, let's ask about Kiku. I'm going to ask you something, just to confirm. Miss Kiku's cause of death was heart failure, right? Exactly, heart failure. Having said that, though, I didn't think her heart was in such bad condition that it would give out so suddenly. Well, considering the timing, I don't blame the butler for having his suspicions. Miss Kiku's cause of death was heart failure. Alright, let's talk about the will. Do you know anything about her will? No, I'm just her physician, nothing more. Can you imagine passing away on the very night of announcing your will?
He did it.
Uncanny, am I right? Well, he's not even, unless he's in the will. I don't know. I don't know what Zenzo told you, but he's overreacting. Miss Kiku passed away due to medical complications. Didn't you just say you could see why he's suspicious?
Nothing is making sense. It's heart failure, but it's not heart failure.
Let's try to remember stuff. I can't remember anything. While you're sitting here talking to a doctor, might want to talk to him about, you know, amnesia.
Yeah, that might be, you know, a little useful.
Alright, let's run through the options again. Ayashiro family. Oh, speaking of the Ayashiro family, Azusa Kasuga has a sore throat and is actually here right now. Azusa's Kiku's niece. I better talk to her. Azusa... May I speak with Azusa Kasuga? No need for my permission, ask her. She did it. I'm Azusa Kasuga. Nice to meet you. I'm Lieutenant Blake from Twitch.tv, etc. I'd like to ask you... Ah, so you're the detective that Zenzo hired. Sure. How old am I right now? Am I like out of high school, or like am I still like 15, or like what's going on?
I think this takes place 2 years afterwards, according to the other game.
Oh yeah, so 2 years later, so I'm like 17 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Did you notice anything suspicious surrounding the Ayashiro residence recently? It's not like I lived there, so I can't. I gave you a voice already, and I already can't remember. It's not like I lived there, so I wouldn't know. My big brother and Jiro just came out to hear the will. On the night of the will was announced, the three of us stayed at the mansion. This doesn't happen every day. So everyone was at the mansion on the night Miss Kiku passed away.
This is just like Clue.
What's your problem? Are you insinuating that one of us did something wrong? You have to be kidding me. I am. Not kidding you.
I want to see one of these stories where literally everyone does it. Like everyone's in on the murder.
Everyone? You're all the murderers.
Yeah.
My aunt, she was the head of the family and the chairwoman of our corporation, but now she's in the grave. The timing was a little odd. I mean, she died the very night she announced her will.
Yeah, odd. How about that?
Talk about the will. I'd like to ask you about the contents of the will. You want me to tell you what was written in the will? I'll pass. Why don't you ask my brothers? Because they're not here, stupid. Stop making me talk so much. I have a sore throat. I don't care who you are. I don't have time for this. Azusa has a bit of a sore throat. It's not serious, but try to keep the conversation short, just in case. Ah, that's right.
All the chat dialogue anyway.
I
I wonder if it's actually going to make a difference if you only have like a limited number of like chat dialogue things.
Yeah, like at the end of the game I'll have less hearts with her or something.
Oh yeah, or that.
Miss Kiku was buried nearly... Wait, that's right. Miss Kiku was buried nearby at Kagura Temple. Thanks for the tip. And the spear behind it. Alright. Kagura Temple.
I'm sorry, did you say spear or spirit?
Spear.
Jeez.
I appreciate your cooperation, Dr. Kamada, Mrs. Sue's other lady. I think I'll be off for now. I'm counting on you, young detective. Sure you are. Counting on me failing to find you as the murderer.
Yeah.
It was the kid with the ball. She did it.
Everyone did it.
It was the gravestone. Okay.
The gravestone did it.
So this is Kagura Temple. It's so quiet here.
The perfect place for a murder.
Yeah. Everyone can hear. Let's open the gravestone.
Ew, please don't.
That was actually what I was supposed to do, apparently.
That's gross.
This is where Kiku is buried, the Ayashiro family's gravesite.
Have they no shame, no honor?
Hey, you! Don't mess around by the graves! Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. I'll put the shovel down now.
What the heck? That wasn't my intention. Hey, is that Master Roshi?
Yeah. You're not from here, are you? You were one of the idiots coming to explore the legend, huh? Well, I apologize for yelling at you. You weren't one of the idiots. Legend? I'm Genshin Impact, the chief priest here. Nice to meet you. I'm Lieutenant Blake from twitch.tv/user/lieutenant. Anyway, I'd like to ask...
You're getting tired of saying your credentials, Blake? Didn't think that day would come.
What, a detective? What business does a detective have in a village like this? Well... the butler of Ayashiro family. I understand his doubts, but that's absurd. Even the doctor confirmed her cause of death. Even so, would you mind telling me what you know? Very well then. Alright, let's talk about Kiku. Did you know... Sorry, whoops. Did you notice anything odd about Miss Kiku's body? No, not really. Miss Kiku is resting in peace. He said like Bitsuni, which is like nope or whatever.
I think it means like, I don't know, something like that.
Where have I heard that before?
Or like, it means like it's nothing. Something to that effect.
Talk about Kiku again, I guess? Miss Kiku is resting in peace. Stop disturbing her. Okay, let's see. So, legend. No. Can you tell me more about the legend you mentioned? Oh, can you tell me more about the legend you mentioned? It's a rather disturbing story that's been circulating around the village, or among the villagers for generations. It's said that when the head of the Ayashiro family dies in vain, they will resurrect from the grave and murder anyone they have a grudge against. Wow, that's quite the legend. Yeah, you know, like if you die and it's for like a bad reason, you resurrect and literally murder everybody you don't like. Oh, just that. Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Put ice in this last night, and it's still cold.
Oh, that must be a very good thermos.
Apparently, it's like surprisingly cold.
Hot dang, or should I say
Cold dang.
Cold dang.
Okay. They'll resurrect from the grave and murder everyone on the planet. What?
What?
I believe this is due to the villagers' custom of burying the dead instead of cremating them. So, like American style, or? They're saying Miss Kiku's body is still... Or she's buried right here, body intact. Totally gonna get dug up at some point in the game. Also, the Ayashiro family has another story from the Sengoku period. It's said to be the origin of the legend. But it probably isn't something I should share with an outsider. Oh, come on! I'm a Japanese young lad. What do you know?
Well, you are Asian, right? So.
Yeah, because I have Russian blood, which is in Asia, so I'm Asian.
There you go.
Did you notice anything unusual about Miss Kiku before she died? No, I don't think so. Miss Kiku is always so kind to me. We used to just talk and talk. What a terrible loss. I'm sorry, sir. Let's keep asking you about stuff. Miss
I'm
Kiku,
sorry. Let's just make you more uncomfortable.
let's go open the grave. Hey, I told you not to touch the graves. What if I touch this grave? I don't think I can open it. Front of grave? I think I can open it. Why is it giving me an open option? I'm just saying. Like, what does it want from me?
I am uncomfortable.
Kura!
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You
Let's
should know,
remember.
you're the Asian.
Huh?
You're the one with Asian ancestry. You should know.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about Kiku more. Miss Kiku is resting in peace. Alright, let's talk about the legend more. A legend of the Aishio family, please, I'd like to hear it. A long, long time ago, I can still remember. Fine. During the Sengoku period, the Aishio family ruled this land as feudal lords. One day they lost a battle, and those who managed to survive held a fort at Myojin Mountain. The enemy's lord, in order to make an example out of them, dug up the Aishio's ancestral graves one by one. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later, and it already happened.
Called it.
After a long, gruesome final battle, whoa, hello! Lord Aishio was executed. He left a curse in his wake. That's a decapitated head.
That is a decapitated head. God dang, game.
This
Chill
is
out.
this is on the NES.
God.
This is a children's detective game, like children's card games, etc.
Rated E for every decapitated head.
Yeah. Rated M for murder.
Oh, jeez.
When the war ended, the enemy's lord visited the village, only to die a mysterious head chopping death. Some say he went mad from the curse. Others say Lord Aishio rose from the grave and beheaded him. Oh, there's like a ghost man there that's like, ooh.
I am uncomfortable.
This is the story that has been passed down through generations and has now become a legend.
Yay.
But at the end of the day, it's all folklore. Miss Kiku is resting peacefully, I'm sure of it. You think you've heard enough? That's pretty much all I can offer.
Something tells me this will come into play in a bit.
Yep. Yes, I think so. Thank you for sharing. Let's go to the Aishio residence, I guess? Excuse me, Mr. Genshin. I hope we can talk again soon. I hope what I told you made an impact.
Did you make that up?
Yes.
You stink. You
His-
stink for doing
His name is Genshin Impact. What can I tell you?
that.
Sir Blake. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm here, I guess. Hi. I don't know. What do you know? Nothing outside of what I already told you. Legend. Seems like the villagers are gossiping. Relatives. They're not around. Okay, let's try to remember stuff. I don't remember. Okay, let's get the heck out of here and go to the station. Talk to Meekin.
Station.
Station! Okay, so I'm back at the station, but what? That's right. I have to talk to the housekeeper back at the mansion. Kane, I wonder if she's back. She's out somewhere. Maybe the station clerk has seen her? Excuse me, station clerk. Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? Let's talk about Kane. A bunch of people seem to be harassing her about the old legend and whatnot.
Oh, harassing. I thought you said caressing, and I'm like, excuse me?
No. People are always gossiping about the Ayashiro family. Don't they ever get tired of all the creepy tales? I don't know. Can you tell me if she was here? Bunch of people harassing her and whatnot. What do you know? Have you noticed anything unusual lately? No, I wouldn't say so. Why would you ask? Are you investigating Miss Kiku's death by chance? What if I am? Is it true that Miss Kiku was murdered? That's what the villagers are saying. It's just a rumor. Don't take it seriously. Although yes, because we're playing the game right now, so most likely. Legend? No, the legend really freaks people out. The headless girl who stands behind.
Did he actually say that?
No.
Bruh!
Let's look at the surroundings. Supposedly, yeah, it's the same thing as the last time. Let's call/engage nearby people, I guess. What do you want? What about Akane? Did something happen to the Ayashio family's housekeeper? We're just worried about her, that's all.
Wasn't Akane the name of that one game where you were playing with demon aliens or something on a leash? Does that sound familiar at all?
It does, but also there's a character in 999 named Akane.
Oh, you're right.
But yeah, that does sound...
I forgot what the thing was called, but you could play either as a brother or the sister and they're twins.
Astral Chain is the name of that
Yeah.
game. There was an Akane in that game too, I think.
It was. I don't think it was Akane. Was that also the same one with the toilet fairy?
Yes, it was. That was the Toilet Fairy game. Literally, like the the thing I remember about it the most is the stupid Toilet Fairy. I never even found all the toilet favorites, so we never got to see what the Toilet Fairy looked like.
It was Akira, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because the only reason I remember that is because that was Danny's middle name, and I remember thinking that, like, oh, all three of them have the same name.
Whose middle name?
Do you remember Daniel? He was in our party. He went by Akira in the Kingdom Hearts party that we all had.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's Akira.
Okay. His middle name is actually Akira?
Yeah.
Oh.
He went by his middle name. I guess, like, most people just call him Danny.
No,
but he went in the game, he went by his middle name.
Yeah, I know Akira's a super famous old Japanese anime, too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, he's half Japanese, so... Makes sense why he would go by it.
Yeah, like, that'd be kind of like naming your kid, oh... I can't remember the name of it now, never mind.
Bob?
No. Oh, Battle Royale. Super famous old Japanese.
Was that the name of the main character?
What? Wait, what?
Is that the name of the main character in Battle Royale? Akira?
No, I was saying, like, you name your kid Akira, and I'm like, oh, that's a really old, famous Japanese, like, anime thing. And then, yeah, I'd be like, I said that's like naming your kid Battle Royale, because it's like an old, famous Japanese thing.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry for interrupting.
She was always, I can't remember this guy's voice. She was always so cheerful, but ever since Miss Kiku passed, she's been terribly depressed. If I were her, I'd move out of that house right away. Who knows what could happen to her? Place makes your heart weak. Am I right?
I like how you just did his character and you already forgot his name.
His voice?
Yeah, or his voice. My bad.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Absolutely did. I bet you anything that Miss Kiku was murdered, and I bet she's gonna come back from the grave. You better be careful, kid. She hated a lot of people.
God!
Like, did she know me? No, but she probably hated you.
Did you ad-lib that last part? I didn't see it on the screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Because they said she murders everybody she hated.
That was part of the lore, right?
Yeah, they're like, they hate a person and you murder them or whatever. If you're part of the family and you die in a weird way or whatever, so... I was like, she hated a lot of people, I'd be careful. She probably hated you even though she didn't know you.
mean, a lot of people hate who they don't know, I guess, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh, she hates everyone outside of her family. Like, uh-oh.
Ugh.
You need-
World population's gonna be down by like literally 99.999%.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the Ayashiro family? If you live in this village, you can barely dodge the topic, but you never hear anything good about them. He died a while back, but I heard Miss Kiku's husband was involved in some shady business. Wouldn't be surprised if there were grudges against him. I heard an entire family died by suicide because of him. That sounds like something I'd ad-lib. Jeez, dude.
I know. Golly.
A family died by suicide because of Kiku's late husband? I want to note that one down. Jeez.
Lord Almighty.
I bet she was murdered, he says.
It'll be fun, they said.
It'll be murdery, they said. Akane was always so cheerful, but ever since Miss Kiku passed, she's been terribly depressed. Why?
There's a thing called, Prozac. Maybe you should try that.
About the legend of this village. Hang on a sec. I would stay away from them if I were you. Miss Kiku might rise from the grave and come after you.
God.
Oh yeah, he's not. Yeah, she might
You
rise.
didn't even ad-lib that part. That's...
Yeah, no, that's what he said.
That is indeed what he said.
Yeah, stay away from him because the zombie will come murder you. Ashiro family, I've heard nothing but bad stuff about them. Things like Miss Kiku's late husband being involved in shady business. I wouldn't be surprised if there were grudges. Yeah, okay. Remember? No. Yeah, so instead of think, I just have remember. That's what it looks like. So,
remember that Jesus loves me too. What was that song that Kit Boga did?
Remember that God is patient too.
Yeah, that.
Remember next time that someone has to wait for you.
Back.
Yeah, it's from some like TV show or something, I guess. Oops, I didn't even do that. I think I'm going to just look at this surrounding. Let's look in the ashtray. It's full. Are there a lot of smokers here?
I mean, aren't there a lot of smokers in Japan? Not to be stereotypical or anything. Genuinely curious.
I don't recall if there was. I don't really recall many people smoking when I was there, but I mean, not that that means really anything, because, you know, it could be regional, it could be like I just wasn't around people who were smoking, like, I don't know. It's a good question. Alright, well, let's, I don't want to talk to you anymore, dude. Can I... Excuse me. Yes, may I help you? Yeah, can I get the heck out of here? I was gonna go talk to Akane. Why can't I talk to Akane? The truth, she was murdered. Shiro housekeeper just passed by. Oh, the Ayashiro housekeeper just passed by a moment ago. She was headed back to the Ayashiro residence, sir. Okay, well then I can leave. She apparently walked right past me while I was like, "Have you heard of Akane?" I caught a Pikachu and he has crazy stats, even though he's just a crappy balloon Pikachu.
Hey, I mean, it's still something for your collection, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, welcome back, Sir Blake. Akane has returned. Okay, can I talk to her? No? Yes? Yes, no, yes?
Hey, that's a pretty good Squirtle. 84%.
The, Pikachu that I just caught was 15, 14, 14.
Wow, that's like, what, 96% or so?
Yeah, very good.
Very good, very good. So is Miku's Russian or something?
He's supposed to be Japanese.
Well, no, I mean like his voice.
He's supposed to be Japanese.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, I don't know where she is. Alright, let's talk about the will, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's talk about Akane.
I don't know.
I think Akane is in Mistress Kiku's bedroom. Alright, there we go. That's what I needed. Alright, let's go to the bedroom. Please follow me.
Magic happens.
We get to meet another new character. Sir Blake, this is Akane.
Please give that person Tristan's voice.
This girl?
Yes.
You want Akane to have Tristan's voice?
Okay. How about Joey Wheeler?
I can use Joey Wheeler.
How come?
Because I don't know how to do Joey Wheeler. He just says
well,
"nyeh" a lot and says Brooklyn. But I can't do his accent.
It's just a normal Brooklyn accent, you know?
I don't know what a Brooklyn accent's like. I mean,
Listen to Joey Wheeler!
I don't not ever practice the Brooklyn accent enough for me to know how it even functions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Akane, the housekeeper. I'll try. Nice to meet.
Maybe Pegasus.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lieutenant Blake / Twitch.tv.com. I'd like to ask you.
Oh, you're funny.
I'd like to ask you. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if I can be of any use.
There you go.
Let's talk about Kiku. I know it isn't easy, but can you try and tell me about the night you found Miss Kiku's body? Yeah, I suppose so. That day, Mistress hadn't left her room. I came to check on her, but I came to check on her. I don't know how to do it. Check. But by then she had already. It was the day she had announced her will. Dr. Kumada said that she died of a heart failure shortly after falling asleep. Okay, we're just gonna make her Canadian. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, that's fair.
If only I had noticed. I don't think it's something you should feel guilty about. But she did it. I don't actually think she did it.
You're pulling a me again. You're not supposed to be.
For the record, I don't actually think she did it. Not yet, anyway. If only I had noticed. Zendo. As you know, he's the butler of this mansion. Yeah, okay. Butler. What do you know? Come to think of it, when everyone had gathered in the living room, I saw Akira out in the yard. Sir Akira? Tried to say hello, but I startled him and he walked off. I wonder what he was doing. Looks like he was stealing a backpack. He also has like that thug look. Zenzo told me that he, Kanji, Jiro, Azusa, and Akane were the only people at the mansion at that time. Isn't naming your kid Kanji like naming your kid Alphabet?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
I'm sorry, who's Akira? Oh, he's Sir Kanji's son. He goes in and out of this room. In and out of this room from time to time. About Kiku. It was the day she announced her will, Dr. Kumada, blah de blah. Not the one I needed to click on. Akane. If only I'd noticed. About Zenzo. As you know, he's the butler. About Akira. goes out of the room from time to time. What do you know? The day she announced her will, I saw Akira in the yard. Okay, so I don't need to talk to her, that's for sure. Is Zenzo here? Yep. Yes, how can I help you? Let's talk to you about Akira. Did Akira visit that day too? Was Sir Akira visiting that day? I don't remember. No, I have amnesia, not you. Oh, there goes the phone. I'll be right back. Whew, thank goodness for that convenient phone call.
You bring me joy.
He's on the phone. Maybe I shouldn't interrupt. Look around the room. Stain on the ground.
Ooh, a stain.
This tatami mat is burned. Oh. I'm sorry for leaving mid-conversation, Sir Blake. I was on the phone with Miss Ayumi. She asked for you to return to the office at once. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Zenzo. I wanted to look at the burn. I noticed the tatami, I don't know, tatami mat was burned. Do you know why it hasn't been repaired? Oh, is it? I wonder when that happened. I hadn't noticed until now. Oh. Right.
Bit suspicious.
Yeah. How about that? What do you know? Nothing. Remember? Nothing to remember. Let me save. Let me save. I hadn't saved yet, so it's time to save.
Thank you.
Let me see if Akane knows about the burn. May I help you? Not talk to you about the burn. Oh!
That's burn.
Akane? What's the matter? You look distressed. Well, bye. Seems like this is all I can get for now. Ayumi is waiting, so I better head back to the office. Mr. Zenzo, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Is that so? Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I hope you can get to the bottom of this soon. Alright, bye Canadian guy, lady, and butler with the cracking voice. I'm back home with my wife Ayumi. Hey, did you figure anything out at Myojin Village? I've been sitting here literally the whole time. I haven't moved. I was curious, so I called to check in. Oh, is that why you called? What do you mean? Oh, he went missing once already. Of course I'd worry. You're right. Sorry, Ayumi, and thank you. So, tell me. I want to take a look at all the facts so far and come up with a hypothesis. Can you help me? Yes, of course. Let's speculate. I was hired to investigate the death of Ayashiro Corporation's chairwoman, Kiku Ayashiro. And while you were at it, you were involved in an accident that caused you to lose your memory. My client was the butler of the Ayashiro family. He questioned the nature of Kiku's sudden death. Kiku died on the same day she announced her will. I can understand why the butler was suspicious. The people present were Kiku's nephews and niece, Kanji and Jiro Ayashiro, and Azusa Kasuga. Kanji's son, Akira Ayashiro, supposedly visited that day too, but was this a mere coincidence? Apparently, the cause of Kiku's death was heart failure. But her death does seem a little out of the blue. I'm sure the will contained the details of her assets and who inherits them. Which means we'll have to investigate the Ayashiro Corporation. I'll take care of that. Lieutenant, you should go back to the Ayashiro family's home and see what else you can uncover there. Thanks, Ayumi. I may not have all my memories back, but I'll do my best. Do I have a house? Where do I sleep? It's getting late. Let's get some rest and start bright and early tomorrow. She's right. I'm totally beat. I should take it easy for the rest of the night and prepare for tomorrow. And see a doctor.
And sleep under the desk because God knows I'm homeless.
Yeah. Ohio! I'm starting my investigation on Aishio Corporation first thing. Roger that. I'll head back to the Myojin village right away. Her like background of like those little happy bubbles or whatever.
They're lights, I think.
Yeah, like whenever I see that, I think it's like, oh, the person's so pretty or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the effect that's supposed to give.
The contents of the will, Akira. There's so much to investigate. I'll start by talking to the Ayashiros about Akira and the will. Sounds good. Just be careful, okay? Better not fall off a cliff again. No promises. Chapter 2. The Last Will. As opposed to the first will. Meekins, stop being here. Oh, good morning. Back again, huh? I heard the rumors. You're a detective, right? And you're looking into Miss Kigo. Well, kind of. Is it true? Was Miss Kiku murdered? Didn't we already talk about this? I'm just gonna leave. Bye.
That is yours is.
Yeah, I was like, okay, bye. I'm not talking to you again. About the same thing we talked about yesterday.
What a regal-looking butler.
Good morning, Mr. Zenzo. Good morning, Sir Blake. Sir Kanji is in the living room. I'll introduce you to him. Please follow me.
When was he Mickey Mouse?
It's Kanji Ayashiro. He's Kiku's nephew. What do you mean? That's what he sounds like.
Really?
Yeah, his voice was just like this, and I would just make it crack.
Oh, I guess my memory's as bad as the main characters.
Please, I'll show you the way. Alright, I'm in the living room. Excuse me, Sir Kanji. Sir Blake is the detective? Sir, he's arrived. I was taking a breather. This better be important.
There's murders happening. There are murders happening, so I'd assume it's a little, important.
Maybe a little important. Nice to meet you. Sorry to bother you like this. I won't keep you long. I just have a few questions. Fine. I don't want to say no and then have you spreading rumors about me.
Be right back, Blake.
Alright. Alright. Can I remember anything? Nope. Let's look outside. I can see the yard. What a nice day it is. They're like, are you just gonna stare out the window? Yes, I am. Curtain looks a little old. Butler looks a little old. Kanji looks a little old. Sofa looks sturdy. Let's get an ashtray. Ashtray is clean and polished. A lot of smokers, apparently. Guess the table and the ashtray are the same. It's not a sofa, it's a chair. Shelf? I should examine this without permission. There's a pen and paper for taking notes during a call. The phone, I'll borrow it when I need it. There's a photo. Looks like a picture of a cliff. A cliff that I fell off of. What do you want? Just get on with it. May I help you? Now let's take the ashtray. I don't think I can take this. Let's take this guy. I should take the curtain. I can't take it. I need to take notes, I'll use my notepad. Take the phone. Hey, this is Bar Sambora. What? Yojin Village. Never heard of it. That's great. That's a nice little Easter egg. And I'm glad I remembered the phone number for the bar off the top of my head. I bet there's other Easter eggs. That's cool. Talk about Kiku.
I was totally shocked when she died. I didn't want to lose her as a chairwoman of the company.
I am back like a bad habit.
I did a cool Easter egg.
What's that?
So I took the phone and it let me do the dial, and I dialed 007 1234.
Hi, this is Bar Sambora. What? Yojin Village? Never heard of it.
That was it.
Oh,
Yeah. That was the phone number from the bar. I remembered it off the top of my head, and I called it, and then the Mr. Kato guy picked up.
that's amazing. That's so cool if they did that.
Yeah. It was cool. I don't know how to drink water, apparently. Bet there's other Easter eggs, too.
Yeah.
Like-
I wonder where they are.
Like if I get a phone number in this game, and then I called it in the other game, I'm sure it would be something similar. Alright, let's talk. Let's talk about the will. I know I might be stepping out of line, but would you mind telling me about the contents of the will?
I knew you'd ask. I took notes when the will was read. Feel free to read them.
Ah, that's helpful, thank you. Let's see, the note is about Ayashiro's shoji and Kiku's personal property. It says, all rights as chairwoman now belong to the bearer of the symbol of the successor, Yuri Ayashiro. Yuri Ayashiro? Half of all assets will go to Yuri, the other half will be split evenly among Kanji, Jiro, and Asusa. In other words, one person was chosen to receive all of Ayashiro Corporation's rights and half of Kiku's assets? Is Yuri that important to her? And what is this about the symbol of the successor?
It's a symbol like a beheaded head or something.
Yuri! I like how you can just like call out to... Yeah, I wonder. It's gonna be something. It's a
Ugh.
birthmark or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
About Yuri. So who is Yuri?
The chairwoman's only daughter, but she ran away from home 20 years ago and hasn't been seen since.
Oh, it's the missing heir. We did it. We found the title. She's in a wall. I know how this works.
Oh no.
Kiku had a daughter. She's missing?
She's been missing for 20 years of all people right now. Why her, right? Ha!
Symbol? What's the symbol of the successor?
I don't know what it is exactly. Apparently it's something only immediate family members can receive. It's relevant to us secondary crappy relatives.
Then that would mean even Zenzo, who's been here so long, might not know about it either.
All I can hear is Zanza.
I know.
If the legitimate successor doesn't show up, the Ayashiro Corporation is to be run by us relatives. Obviously.
Okay. What do you know? Have you noticed anything else strange about Kiku recently?
Nope, Zenzo seems to have his doubts, but the doctor confirmed that she died due to medical reasons. I know it's your job, but it sure is a lot for you to come all the way out here to this village. I know you're busy, but so am I. Now that the chairwoman isn't around, I need to keep this company going. I'll handle the Ayashiro Corporation. What I meant was, just leave the company to me and Jiro and everything will be fine.
It was you!
He did it.
Now what do I do? Let's keep talking about stuff.
Ayashiro Corporation is under me and my and Jiro's command now. We're ready to carry the chairwoman's torch. I was totally shocked when she died. I didn't want to lose her as the chairwoman.
What about the will? You're not done? Want to see my notes again? Nah, I've seen enough. Akira?
He's my son. 23 but unemployed. He spends most of his time just fooling around.
I heard Akira visited here on the day the will was read.
Nani? I didn't know that. And besides, Akira wouldn't have known about the will being announced.
They said Akira would visit Kiku in her room from time to time, but was it just a coincidence?
He's quite a burden, if I'm honest. A real failure of a son. What a loser that guy is.
Oh.
He's my younger brother. He's doing well as my right-hand man. Ayashiro Corporation will thrive so long as Jiro and I are in charge.
Anything else to say about Jiro? No. What about Azusa?
He's heavily in debt and desperate for money. Not only was she after the family assets, but she's also owes me and chairwoman money too. What a fool! So many losers, am I right?
How much you want to bet he's gonna be beheaded?
Yeah, this guy's gonna end up dead or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's missing for 20 years. I don't know anything about a symbol.
So, sir, tell me how you feel about guillotines.
Yeah. Talk to Zenzo now?
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, sure, let's talk about the Yuri. I didn't know Miss Kiku had a daughter.
I really am surprised that Lady Yuri's name is in the will. She's Mistress Kiku's daughter. She's very beautiful and kind. Something happened in the past and she's left. We don't even know where she is.
I wonder how old she is. I called it she was when she ran away.
Yeah, I wonder. What's the symbol of the successor?
I don't know, but I imagine Lady Yuri has it.
Can I look in my notes? We wanted to see... Is it Yuri? She's 45. So anytime we see any character that's also 45.
There we go. One step ahead.
Yumi? Are you 45? No, okay. Yeah, one step ahead. One step ahead.
Isn't she the one that's supposedly dead, though?
Well, she's just missing, right?
Oh, wait, that's the daughter?
Yeah, she's just missing. She's the missing heir.
Oh.
Oh, that monk is 87, apparently.
Dang.
None of these people are 45. I still think it's Amachi. He did it. He's not who he says he is. Remember? Can you tell me about anything? Nothing in particular. Tell me about the symbol. I don't know. Tell me about Yuri. Never expected her to be in the will. Tell me about Azusa. She's out today. Tell me about Jiro. Told you everything. Kira. Nothing to say. Oh. Mr. Zenzo? He looks like he wants to say something. I wonder if there's a reason he's holding back.
Scared, maybe?
He seems troubled. I don't know. What about the will? What about Kiku? I don't know. Alright, well, you're very useful, Jeeves. Very useful. By very useful, I mean useless. Talk to Kanji again. What do you want? Just get on with it. But not take. Talk. We want to talk about, is it Jiro? No, it was Akira. The one that he was like, I don't want to talk about it. He's a burden. Remember? Look up a guide? Look up a guide?
Versus camel, and no one would have argued with you.
Missing air guide. The missing air guide.
Can't forget the flying headless man.
Oh, headless man.
I don't know, just being dumb.
Can't forget the flying eggplant.
Tensions were high. This from the master guide.
This guide.
What a call
Oh, there it is.
Bird versus camel, and no one would have argued with you.
We're in chapter 2. We are in the living room.
I hope someone gets that reference.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so I need to look at Zenzo.
Look at his delicious looking face.
Does he want to tell me something in private? That's what I need to do, is look at him. Mr. Zenzo, I need to... Huh?
Kind of an easy miss.
Yeah. Mr. Zenzo, I need to check something in Miss Kiku's room. Are we done? Are we done here? Not quite, I'm afraid. I'll be back after I check on the room. Seriously? Alright, detective, whatever you say. Me and Zenzo watched The Room. And we came back. Tommy, what's up? Mr. Zenzo, did you want me to tell you something back there? I mean, the other way around? You seem a bit hesitant. Quite amazing, sir. You see right through me. Yeah.
Well, he is a detective.
The burn mark. Oh. What do you know? Okay. Well, Akira. I couldn't say this in front of Sir Kanji earlier, but supposedly Sir Akira has been arrested by the police a few times.
Sir Alphabet.
What? The police? I know, Alphabet. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to share. Understood. Mr. Kanji is waiting. Let's get back to him.
I got my suspicions on the butler.
Yeah.
Always the freaking butler.
What's going on? Why did you make me wait? You made me smoke again.
I kind of want the guillotine to come at him at during his sleep. Or an axe, you know, something. I don't like this guy.
I feel like in order for the story about the supernatural thing to, like, have any relevance on, like, the overall story, somebody probably does need to die mysteriously.
Yeah.
They can be like, it was the ghost! And then you find out it wasn't because, you know, it's a detective game. But somebody needs to die, and I'm guessing it's rich businessmen right there.
Yeah, someone needs to die in the Phoenix Pharmacy. Phoenix Wright style.
Because they're probably not going to make somebody die who you actually think is alright or cool or that you care about. And this guy just kind of sucks, so he'll probably die.
One can hope, Blake. One can hope.
I don't know what to talk to this guy about.
How much of a dick he is, maybe?
What do you know?
Like, hey, are you compensating for something?
Symbol. Doesn't know the symbol. Yuri. Doesn't know the Yuri. Azusa. Doesn't know the Azusa. Jiro. Doesn't know the Jiro. Akira.
I told you, Akira didn't even know a will was going to be read. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, an ace attorney named Kanda was involved in drafting the will.
Huh? Kanda?
Oh, you said ace. That part wasn't in there. Okay.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the lawyer, Kanda?
He's the legal advisor for Ayashiro Corporation. The chairwoman trusted him a lot. We consult with him often. Are you done? I really am a busy man.
Yes, for now. I appreciate your cooperation, Mr. Kanji.
Now, if you will excuse me, I've got some business to attend to with my right hand.
What the heck? No.
You never let me have my fun.
Yes, can I help you? Yes, you're the butler. Help me. What's this Kanda person?
My butt.
Can you tell me about the lawyer Kanda?
That's what butlers do, right?
He
They
is
help
the...
you wipe butts.
Huh?
That's what butlers do, right? They help you wipe butts.
No, they do it all 100%. They don't help. They just do it.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
He is the legal advisor for both the Ayashiro family and Ayashiro Corporation. Mistress Kiku really trusted him. As Sir Kanji mentioned, Sir Kanda was present for the reading of the will. Come to think of it, Sir Blake, you've never met Sir Kanda before, have you? Well, even if I did, I have no memories. He's the legal advisor. For this reason, something, something, blah, blah. Okay, can we talk to him, or like... Remember, maybe? Nothing to remember. Let's run through all the options. I told you everything.
Make sure to run through them twice, because sometimes that's a thing too, apparently.
Travel after Kanji's left. Anything about the symbol? Nothing in particular. Sorry, I can't be more help. I'd like to know more about this Yuri and the symbol of the successor. I think you have to speak with Sir Jiro or Lady Azusa. Lady Azusa should be home shortly. As for Lady Yuri, some of the villagers may know something about her. Yuri. I can't think of no one else, but Lady Yuri is the next rightful heiress to the house. Good for you. I'm gonna leave. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Zenzo. I think I'll go and interview some villagers. Then you should go to the station. You sure? No! Stop sending me to the station. Station! You're sure to find villagers there. I don't want to go to the station over and over again. Show me the village, not the station.
Oh, but I like Villain's Head.
Let's talk to Granny Etna. Excuse me. Hey, what is it? May I have a quick word with you? You're the detective people are talking about. What did you want to ask me? Well, I heard that your car warranty was running out and wanted to know if you wanted to buy some car insurance. Talk about Yuri. She was beautiful.
15% or more?
Yeah. Don't let the Wi-Fi leak out the windows. Make me some pecan sandies. Alright. She was beautiful and left by... She was beautiful and left by everyone. She was the lone flower that bloomed within the curse-ridden family. That's great. The rest of the family is cursed. Ayashiro family. Can you tell me anything about the Ayashiro family? That family is cursed. Their wealth is built upon the grudges and suffering of many people.
Japanese are really big on their curses, it seems.
Yeah.
Like their luck and their curses.
Yeah. And their blood types and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't...
Like personality type sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like a personality thing, you know. Yeah. I can't say that Kiku being murdered is just a rumor either. Built upon the grudges of many people. Another villager said they only hear bad things about that family too. Yep. Let's talk about the legend. I heard that there's a legend pertaining to the Ayashiro family in this village. They say Kiku will rise from the grave on the night of the full moon. I wonder who the victims will be this time. If I were you, I'd get out of here. Stick your nose in their business and Kiku will... Yeesh, how dreadful. The night of the full moon? That's a little creepy. Is that like tomorrow? Do we know? Okay. The symbol. I heard the Ayashiro family has a symbol that proves that who the true successor is. You know anything about that?
Yeah, it's a beheaded head.
A symbol to prove the true successor. I don't know about that. It does sound like a decapitated head to me.
Now it says talk to Meekins. Yes, may I help you?
I wish I had their teleportation powers.
I know,
They
right?
could just, like, teleport from, like, a transition of zigzags to, you know, back and forth, man. What a power.
Yeah, I wish I could teleport zigzag or whatever.
Zaggity.
The dead coming back to life. Just thinking about it gives me the chills. Very useful, sir. Talk about Yuri. Do you know Yuri Ayashiro? I heard she was quite beautiful, but... What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Working here. I hear all sorts of rumors, sir. Okay. Now it says to stop talking to him.
Okay, guess now we're not gonna look further into those rumors.
Oh, you still have some questions?
About Yuri.
If you really want to know about Yuri Ayashiro, you should talk to Dr. Kumada. I'm sure he has tons to share.
Dr. Kumada?
I also suggest if you want to look more about Yuri, go to the inappropriate section of your local Japanese library.
What?
Yuri's like...
Oh yeah,
one
it means
of
like...
the
Yeah.
hentai, but with girls.
Hey, Dr. Kumada. Wait, I thought it was like... I thought Yuri was like the gay boy thing or whatever.
Yeah, Yuri's lesbian anime porn.
That was... Okay, anyway.
Yaoi is gay anime porn.
Oh, I guess I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, you need something?
Sure, we're gonna talk about Yuri, I guess.
Oh.
What's the matter, Doctor? Your cheeks are getting red.
It's nothing. I just have...
For you to bring up that inappropriate thing out of nowhere, you know. Did you have a thing for Yuri?
What are you talking about? You want to know more about Miss Yuri? You should ask Genshin Impact. Go on.
Well, come on, there's nothing for you to be ashamed of, you know. It's normal and accepted these days.
I'm not. I said go. Get out of here.
It's all natural. It's a part of growing up.
Yeah, come on, dude. Everybody experiments at least that much. Thank you for your time.
Hurry up now.
I want to be alone. No, sir. Don't tell me anything. I'm out. Hey, a little kitty went running by.
Oh, kitty.
Kitty. And there's like little kids by the shrine still.
Aw, bless.
Oh, it's you. What's the matter?
Hello, sir. I'm actually back because I have a few questions. Let's talk, not travel, let's talk about Yuri, the topic that's going around today. What do you know about Yuri?
I can't unhear.
I knew you would come across that eventually. Well, I'll tell you all about it.
No.
Yuri is Miss Kiku's only daughter. Yes, I'm aware, but I heard she's Miss...
They're wording everything, too.
Huh?
The way that they're wording everything, too.
Oh, I'm altering the wording so it sounds worse.
I know, but I saw it as well. I'm just like, eh.
Right, so the thing about Yuri is, 20 years ago, she met a young man who was visiting this village on business. Eventually, they fell in love. However, Miss Kiku's husband strongly objected to the relationship. He didn't approve of the boy's social stature, but Yuri had already made up her mind and decided to elope with him.
So that's what happened.
Yuri was still her only child, so Miss Kiku must have given her the symbol of a successor. I couldn't tell you what the two of them are up to now, but I truly hope they're happy.
What do you know?
Miss Kiku was always so kind to me. We used to just talk and talk. What a terrible loss. What a terrible voice you have for my voice. I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah. Don't want your throat getting dry.
Got that sad bruh face going.
Oh.
Sorry, bruh. Let's talk about Akira. Do you know anybody by the name of Akira?
Akira.
Ah, yes, Miss Kiku treated Akira as if he were her grandchild. But apparently Akira only saw her as just an old lady willing to give him allowance. Though he was aware of this, she was aware of this. I mean, she still adored him because she never had any grandchildren of her own.
Loved him like a thug son, because that's what he appeared to be. Kanda.
Yes, he's Ayashiro Corporation's legal advisor. Miss Kiku seems to have trusted him. Wears a red suit and has a cravat. Very flashy man.
Symbol.
I heard the symbol is a treasured item passed down through generations. However, I have absolutely no idea what it looks like.
If you can hear a vacuum, that's because there's literally a vacuum right outside my door.
Okay. Yeah, I could.
I'm sure it picks up when I talk.
It picks up when you don't talk. At least on my end. Maybe it doesn't pick up on stream?
I forgot to wear the headphones, so...
Oh. That's okay.
Just get the headphones for the last, like, few minutes of the stream before I go to bed.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Maybe it will block out some of the vacuum. I'm hearing very loudly right now. I don't know how loud it is on the stream, but it's like you took a vacuum and you put it right up to someone's door.
Oh, it's not that bad. I don't know about stream, but like at least on Skype it doesn't sound too terrible.
Okay. Let's get good audio quality for a couple minutes. Because I'm not planning on doing this much longer.
Yeah, it is pretty late o'clock.
Yeah, okay. I have absolutely no idea what it looks like. If nobody knows what the symbol of the Heir looks like, then nobody's gonna know when they see it either. Let's just go back to the clinic.
Oh, you have more questions?
What do you know, Mr. Kamada?
I only know what I told you so far.
Oh, that's not useful. Great. So, guide is wrong. Let's go back to the temple.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yep, the guide is always wrong. Well, there goes a kitty. Let's just start spam talking to him.
Oh, what do you think if they? Why would they show the kitty? Do you think it could be like part of the curse or something?
I don't think so. I think it's just a
An
a
effect?
transition screen or whatever. I noticed that this game has a bunch of those for some reason. Seems like the villagers aren't the biggest fans of the Ayashiro family.
I suppose that's true. I believe Miss Kiku's husband behaved quite greedily back when he was in business, but that was a long time ago. That's pretty much all I can offer.
Thank you. Oh, well that was it, apparently. Don't mess around by the graves. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't my intention. Someday he'll miss it, and then I'll slip one past him. Okay, so
Like, no. Don't desecrate the graves.
Now can I ask you what you know? I know only what I told you. Oh,
Come to think of it, Azusa came by today. She picked up some medication and left a minute ago. I'm sure she's back at the mansion by now.
Sounds like Azusa was here today too. Zenzo did mention that she'd return shortly. Now I can go to the mansion. I didn't even say bye this time, I just ran out, apparently.
How very polite of you.
Welcome back, Sir Blake. Lady Azusa just returned. She's in the living room. Thank you. Let's go to the living room. I already forgot your voice, lady. Oh, Mr. Detective, how may I help you? Yes, I have a question for you. Do you have a minute? Very well, but make it quick. Well, when I say a minute, we're gonna spam talk through all the options, probably. About Kiku. Seems like Aunt Kiku's words were absolute, even with the Ayashiro Corporation. Let's talk about the will. Didn't Kanji tell you about that already? I have a sore throat, you know. Don't make me use my voice for no reason.
Gargle with salt water, lady, and you'll be fine.
Akira. Do you know anything about Akira? Yeah, he's my brother's sorry excuse for his son. I bumped into him the day the will was read. Come to think of it, I think Akira was sneaking around talking to someone. What? Who?
So her nephew, correct?
What? Huh?
Her nephew? Akira?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Who is he talking to? Why don't you figure that out yourself, Mr. Detective? I hope you're the one that ends up dead, lady.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe both of them.
Yeah, she's... I think I dislike her more than I dislike the businessman guy. He's like, you're wasting my time, and this lady's like, I'm not helping you. Oh, I may have something about Jiro that might be of interest to you. The one most troubled by my aunt's passing could be Jiro. What do you mean by that? There were lots of conflicts between Kanji, the CEO, and Jiro, the managing directors within the company. Kanji was kept on a tight leash while Kiku was around. Now that she's gone, he has free reign over the company. As long as Kanji is around, Jiro will have to live in his shadow. Sounds like Kanji and Jiro are on bad terms. Let's talk about Kanda, or Kanda, or whatever. He's the legal advisor for the family, right? I heard he's clever. Supposedly he's advising the corporate side of things, too. Okay. Talk about Yuri. That's my question. And besides, aren't you a detective? Stop screwing around here and go find Yuri. She needs Yuri in order to receive her portion of the inheritance. That must be why she wants me to find her. Apparently the whole... Huh?
I really don't like her.
Yeah, I don't like her either, but apparently without the missing heir that nobody can get their money? Is that what they just implied there? Cause
I think so.
Oh,
or at least her, maybe?
Yeah. The symbol. I wouldn't know. That has nothing to do with me. Alright, what about Kanji? I don't think Kanji cares at all about my aunt's personal assets more than that. I think he's more interested in having full control of Ayashiro Corporation. He's probably praying for Yuri to never come back. Okay, what do you know? I don't know what to tell you. Are you suspicious of us? Are you even a detective? Let's talk to Zenzo. I don't want to talk to you lady. Let's talk to Zenzo. Yes, how may I help you? Talk about Akira. Oh, that's right. I checked with Akane, but that day Sir Akira was seen carrying a large package and wandering around the storage behind the mansion. I wonder what he was doing. Why don't we just ask him? Storage? A large package? Whoa.
Totally not normal.
Let's talk about the storage space that I've never heard of until now. The storage space is behind the mansion. There are many valuable antiques inside, so they keep it locked. Okay. Talk about Jiro. He's a busy man. Seems to be working every minute of the day. Alright, let's talk about Kanda. Wakanda. Can you tell me anything? Huh? Never saw that movie?
But it looks good.
Yeah, it's alright. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Kanda, the lawyer? He's a great man. When Mistress Kiku passed away, he comforted me and allowed me to express my feelings. That spiky hair was cried upon that day. I don't know. He was the one who suggested I hire a detective. That's when he told me about the ace detective named Lieutenant who works at the twitch.tv/Lieutenant Blake website. He actually did say ace detective.
Yeah, I see it.
What? Really? If you'd like to meet him, why don't you try calling him? Sir Kanda's office phone number is on speed dial, *16.
They had speed dial back in the 80s?
I mean, they had speed dial when I was a kid.
So in the 80s?
Yeah, I was like a baby in the 80s, but yeah. You've reached the Kanda law offices. I'm sorry, but you've called outside office hours. Please call back another time. We're open Monday through Tuesday, 1 to 2 p.m.
But why is he calling his own office? Does he still not know who he is yet?
I don't blame them. It is pretty late. No, this is the lawyer's office.
But they said name Lieutenant, and you're Lieutenant.
No, they said the lawyer recommended me.
Oh.
So I'm like, what? Who's this lawyer? Watch the lawyer be the guy who picked me up at the beginning of the game or something. Third space, Jiro, Kanda, what they know. Okay. Nothing outside of what I told you already. Oh. Were you able to ask the villagers about Lady Yuri? Yes, I was. There are a bunch of other rumors floating around, it seems. I'm sure you heard some of the creepy ones. Yes, I heard that Miss Kiku will resurrect on the night of the full moon. Definitely creepy. Villagers love to create drama. All they do is talk. Now that you mention it, I believe the full moon rises tonight! The full moon? I better get back to the office soon. It's almost midnight. I don't want to worry Ayumi. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to get out of here. I don't want to worry Ayumi. Well, I better not worry Ayumi. Thank you. I'm all done for the day. That's so? Well, please take care on your way home. Excuse me. Look out for the headless spirits.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Had a long day, huh? I just got back as well. You were out investigating this late too? Yep. Anyway, about Ayashura Corporation. Here they're facing a lot of issues now that Kiku, who had total control before, is gone. Apparently it's due to the worsening relationship between the president and the managing director. What?
What?
For now it seems like Kanji has the upper hand as the president. But Jiro won't stay silent for long. I'm sure the tension between them will only continue to grow. In other words, Kanji will be faced with a whole new set of issues. And yes, I have been sitting here this whole time. I see,
Your
thanks.
butt must be in so much pain.
I know, right? I see, Ayumi. Thanks, that helps a lot. Awesome. Seems like my hard work paid off. Let's organize all the information we gathered today.
And would you like an ice pack for your butt?
Let's start with Kanji. With Kiku's deceased, he effectively has full control over the Ayashiro Corporation. But the situation clearly isn't ideal for Jiro. Azusa seems desperate to get her share of the inheritance. As for the woman named Yuri mentioned in the will, who is currently missing in action, she's supposed to fully inherit Kiku's right as chairwoman. And one more thing. What was Akira doing near the storage? We're just starting to get a good picture of the Ayashiro family and the inner workings of the Ayashiro Corporation. But our main mission is to uncover the truth behind Kiko's death, something which we haven't made much progress in. We shouldn't rush it. I got your back, so let's take our time and conduct a thorough investigation. You're right. Thanks, Ayumi. But for now, it's late. Let's get some shut-eye and continue the investigation tomorrow. I'll dig deeper into the corporation and see if I can gather more information. I should probably check in with Amachi tomorrow. I haven't contacted him since I left the place, so he might be worried about me. Chapter 3. The first murder. Implying there's more than one murder and somebody has died overnight.
It's not like we didn't already predict that.
Yeah.
Should we call it a night?
Yeah, that's a good time to call it a night. Good morning, Lieutenant. So are you heading straight to Myojin Village again today?
Nope, we're heading straight to bed.
I'm debating whether to go to the Ayashiro residence or visit Mr. Amachi. I haven't contacted him since that day. I see. Well, I'm going to stick to my plan and see if there's more information I can get on the Ayashiro Corporation. Sounds good. Better be careful out there. You too, Lieutenant. Quitting time. We got to chapter 3.
We should see if Uzumaki's out yet.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, this one goes to 11 chapters just like the other game did.
Okay. We made decent headway today, I think.
Yeah, and they didn't spam the same thing the whole time about missing air, missing air, missing air.
Yeah, they didn't.
So, I think this game is probably off to a little bit better start than the start of the other game. In terms of just like pacing and not being horribly annoying. There's a lot of characters though.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying I agree.
Yeah, I think this one started better. I don't know if it'll end better. I felt like the ending of the other one was good.
It was. We did, well, at least you did, already kind of like predict how it ended. So, what do you predict is going to happen here?
Well, so far, I really have no idea.
Fair.
Yeah, because somebody's going to end up dead, I guess. Like, then maybe I'll have more of an idea when, like, somebody's dead and you can kind of try and figure out who is around. And this is just like some lady's dead and everybody was there.
Again, kind of like Clue, right?
Yeah, it's very Clue-like. It's probably like it was Akira in the bedroom with the candlestick or whatever. I don't know. Alright. This is a good time to go to bed and stuff.
It's been fun.
Yeah, that was good. I think we made some good headway and good progress, and it's about 2 hours, so that's probably a good stopping point. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time on Lieutenant Blake /twitch.tv, whatever thing I kept saying. Alright, bye.